This is a brief introduction into how to access the textbook and homework materials through Connect. Each week's module has a homework link to it. And so you will see here that we've got Chapter 1 homework, and by clicking that, it will take you to the launch to get you into the Connect program. Now, I want to just point out really quickly that the first time I did this, I noticed I had a little pop-up blocker warning, and it took me several tries to figure out why it wasn't allowing me into that. So if you find that you are not able to get into that quickly, easily, check to make sure that your pop-up blocker is not on. Once you launch the homework assignment, and I've switched over to student view so that you can see what this will look like from your perspective, it will bring up the homework and due date and all of that, and all you need to do is hit continue. It will allow you to pretty effectively click through any of these. The thing that you want to remember is not to submit it until you are absolutely done. You get one attempt to submit the homework, and then that is your grade. That being said, you get this handy little check my work feature, and you can use that an unlimited number of times. But I say that with a bit of caution to that. This is either an excellent tool or a really dangerous crutch, and here is how that can happen. This first, I'll just click on this random cell here. You'll see that there are drop-down menus, and this is a pretty easy introductory problem, so they will absolutely be getting harder as the term goes on. But you could effectively, by trial and error, choose every single one of these, and then, oops, sorry, my mouse is being temperamental. And hit check my work after that routinely, and you would know whether or not you were going to get the right answer. And it will also tell you it's not complete because I only filled in one. But it will show up either with a red X or a green check. So this will allow you to go through and ensure that you have done the best that you can do. Reach out for help if you're struggling. You do not have to complete all of this in one sitting. You can go up to the save and exit at any point, and you can sort of chip away at this throughout the week. You have access to the ebook here, and so you can reread concepts directly from the homework. And I'm going to get out of this and go back to the screen that we were just in to show you, if you don't want to go through opening a homework assignment to get to the ebook, how you can access the ebook. And this is unfortunately instructor view, but at some point you should be able to access a home button. And that home button will take you basically to what will eventually be a whole series of assignments, although at this point I don't have much in there. But over here to the right, you will see fundamental accounting principles, and you can click on that. And it will take you, you can table of contents up here, and we will start with Chapter 1, and it will look very similar to the physical book, which you may or may not have chosen to use as well. The ebook has some interesting features. You'll notice this little read aloud.
Page 2. 1. Accounting and Business. Chapter Preview.
So I shut that off because it was a little irritating and a little slow. But if you want to adjust the speed, you can do that. It might make it a little less mind-numbing. There are highlighting tools that you can use throughout this. And so again, it's got some handy features that make it in some ways maybe preferable to using a physical textbook. But for those of you who prefer the physical textbook, you're certainly free to do that. And that's really about all I wanted to show you, but I wanted to make sure that you could access the book and the problems. And if you have any questions about any of that, please post those questions to the general discussion board and I will hop right on that.